Hello, I'm Paul Smith, and you're watching JD Undisputed. All the best fighters, all the best fights, and behind the scenes access. This is what's coming up in the show.
Starts with W, we get to an I and ends with N.
Candidate for one of the fights of the year, and I'm sure this will be the same.
Go down, I get up. Go down, I get up. It's going to take something special to stop me.
From my money, my body and my mind. The money. Oops, slipped.
Okay, round one, and the gloves are well and truly off for David Haye and Tony Bellew. These are two fighters who really know how to get under each other's skin.
Oh, it's needle, yeah, listen, it's personal. It doesn't matter which way you want to dress it up. At the end of the day, we're going to get in the ring and we're going to punch each other in the face as hard as we possibly can, and that's the name of the game.
I just believe I'm just far superior in every department. You know, I believe I'm a better boxer, punch harder, I take a better punch. So I believe this is a bit of a mismatch.
I'm prepared for an absolute trench war on March the 4th. I don't believe he is. He's constantly on beaches in Miami. You know, I thought the guy was auditioning for Baywatch on some of the pictures that I've seen of him. It's embarrassing, it really is. Just go back to the gym, mate, and prepare for the fight.
I wake up in the mornings, I go to the beach, I watch the sunrise, I jump into the sea, go for a swim. And for me, that's the best way to start your day.
As a fighter, he's a brilliant fighter. Very fast, very powerful, extremely explosive.
I don't think he's that good, and I want to prove to people exactly how bad he is. And the best way to do that is getting in the ring and knocking him out.
He's a one-trick pony, but I'll tell you now, it's a hell of a trick. If that right hand hits you, somebody else is going to be waking you up, and it probably won't even be the referee.
He's going to need to really get his head around how quick I am, because the shot that knocks him out is a shot he's not going to see coming.
But against a very good technical level boxer, he will get found out, and I believe that will be the case on March the 4th. If this fight goes past 4 rounds, only one man can win it, and that's me. Don't get me wrong, this fight can be ended in the first 20 seconds by either of us.
And I can choose when the fight's over, and that's just by putting some intent in whatever punch I throw. You know, I could hold him up for 6 rounds if I wanted to, or I could knock him out in the first round.
March the 4th, be ready. That's all I ask of you, be ready and don't quit, because I will not do it. You're going to have to nail me to the floor to keep me there. I go down, I get up. I go down, I get up. It's going to take something special to stop me.
They say be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it, and he's been calling for a fight with me, and he's got it.
My thoughts on the fight is it's going to be a quick one. I think it's going to be over either way within 3 or 4 rounds. I think it's going to be very explosive, and I think it's going to be a don't blink occasion where it's going to be a memorable night and probably a memorable knockout.
Hi, I'm Antony Joshua.
I'm Vladimir Klitschko, and you're watching
JD Sports.
18 fights, 18 wins, 18 knockouts. Antony Joshua is looking to become a heavyweight legend, and he's up against another legend in Vladimir Klitschko.
for the time before the fight and after the fight we can call it friends, but in the ring, nothing personal but business.
I've got targets that I hit in my last camp that I'm actually beating now. It doesn't say much about the competition, but it just says much where I'm at right now, and I'm in a good place.
Well, there's a lot of threats, and every person has weaknesses. Find it, use it, and then success will be on your side.
Where do you think the main threat with Klitschko is going to come from?
Probably his left or the right hand.
Anthony, in a certain way, or Anthony and I, we are like almost cloned. We have different look on outside, but we are our measurements are pretty much the same. The only difference is the numbers in fights and years being in the sport.
It's all fun, man. Embrace it. That's what we say, bring it on.
Obsessed with my goal to raise my hands after the fight and be champion again. And this love is going through everything what I do during the preparation. through my money, through my body and my mind. And the money, dude. Oops, slipped.
This is huge for Anthony Joshua's future. You know, he wins this fight and he joins that class, he joins the elite, he joins the top of the heavyweight division. He will beat a man who has dominated the division for so long. Tyson Fury dethroned him, and Anthony Joshua's come up and he's took everything that's on offer now, and if he gets Vladimir Klitschko out the way and does it in style, then he'll prove to the world that he's up there as probably the #1 now that Tyson Fury isn't there.
I am Tony Bellew,
This is the Haymaker David Haye,
and you are watching
JD Sports.
So how many press-ups could the Jackal do in 1 minute? That's the JD Undisputed Challenge.
Carl Frampton here doing a JD Sports Boxing Challenge. Ready?
I hear you started, Jesus.
Nine. What's that? Do you know we would destroy me? This Quigg would destroy me and something like this.
Nice that. I lost count after about 80. So can you do any better? Send us your challenges if so. This is a golden age for British boxing, and earlier on I spoke to Eddie Hearn to see what we've got to look forward to this year.
You know, I think everything in boxing is geared towards making the big fights, and when you've got competition, when you've got other broadcasters, and when you've got other broadcasters and you've got other promoters trying to outdo people, it's great, and it's great news for fight fans. So the mentality from us and Sky Sports is just keep making the biggest fights possible. Well, you know, we've got Crolla against Linares been made. You've got Haye against Bellew on March 3rd. You've got, like I said, Crolla Linares on the 25th. You've got Burns unifying the division on April the 15th. You've got Klitschko against Joshua on April 29th. You've got Brook against Errol Spence, which is a tremendous fight at the end of May. You've got DeGale looking for a big fight. You've got Callum Smith against Durrell. You know, it's so many options right now. And like I said, there seems to be a desire from fighters, from broadcasters, to try and make these big fights. And other broadcasters are insistent on great fights. So I think it's a great time for fans. And we don't plan on slowing down. We plan on bigger and better every single show.
Crolla Linares was an amazing night, but it didn't go Anthony's way, unfortunately. Can he be second time lucky?
The golden boy, Jorge Linares.
It was a great fight for the fans. You know, we did everything we could, but maybe we both came up short.
Antony $1 Million Crolla.
First fight, close fight, the right man won. Very few people fight for a world title, but to fight for them belts that are on stage, it's very special.
He's a class fighter, one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world, and Antony needs to up his game.
What we do know is once that bell rings in the first round, we're both coming at each other, and we're both going to do whatever we need to do to win the fight.
We'll make a few changes, yes. We'll look to speed things up, make myself a little bit faster, a little bit more explosive.
Can Jorge Linares do that again? We don't know. Can Antony Crolla improve again? Yes, he can.
But we got to prepare for his different strategy and for mine. Possibly a knockout, we'll gun for it, we'll go for it, but if that doesn't work, I'm prepared for 12 or 15 rounds.
Jorge said himself he's going to come up with a different game plan, so it's going to be good.
Anthony's looking very good in the gym. I train with him every day now, and I'm watching him sparring and I'm watching him doing his work, and he's like a man possessed. He really wants them belts back. He really wants to get one back over on Linares, and he wants to put the record straight to become the best lightweight in the division. It's a big ask. Linares is a great fighter, classy guy as well. He really does, you know, appeal to the public, and he appeals to fighters especially. A lot of us fighters really do like him, but Antony Crolla is the most likeable man in British boxing, and you know, good things happen to good people, and hopefully he can make it second time lucky. Now some big news from my gym. Scott Quigg has left and he's gone to join Freddie Roach over in America. We wish him all the very best, and we caught up with him to see what's next for him.
As a young kid, it was my dream to be trained by Freddie Roach. You know, you used to go in and he used to spar in the gym and hopefully impress him. I'm nervous, scared, but excited. You know, and I think all three of them mixed together is going to bring out the best in me. We want the biggest fight possible. You know, I'm in it to become a two-weight world champion. I believe Freddie's the man to take me to that level. We're looking at being on the Anthony Joshua Vladimir Klitschko card, you know, which is a massive stage. I've been with Joe for 6 years, and my first fight was I become British champion under him, and I went on to become world champion under his guidance. So I'll be forever grateful to Joe. I always wanted to become a world champion, and Joe helped me do that. And like I say, he's a tremendous coach, he's a tremendous friend, we'll remain friends.
Thanks for watching the first ever JD Undisputed show. Don't forget to comment and subscribe underneath, and who knows, you may feature on one of the shows yourself.